day is a Champions Day. How many of you know this person called as Djokovic? Please raise your hand. Please raise your hand. Okay, I know that most of you know about it. If you follow tennis, agar aap tennis jante hai, right? Tennis. If you follow tennis, you know that today he's number 2 seeded, but he was number 1 till about a month back when he lost to Carlos, who was in Wimbledon. But he has created history because he's the only one individual at this point of time, or one tennis player at this point of time, जिन्होंने 23 times Grand Slam win किया है. 23 times Grand Slam win किया है. And Djokovic, by the way, tonight at 10:45 p.m., he is going to play the quarterfinals in US Open. Right, tonight is the match of quarterfinals in US Open. But I want to talk about this legend. This legend is from a place called as Serbia. आपने सुना होगा, Serbia is a country, right, which has got a lot of wars, right, हर बार में disturbance होता है Serbia में. But when this man, called as Djokovic, when he was a boy, at the age of 7, he says that he had this dream to hold Wimbledon trophy in his hand. आप सोचिए, 7 साल की उम्र में, 4-year age में, he started playing tennis. But at the age of 7, he decided that I want to have that trophy in my hand. वो भी Wimbledon का. Right, it's called as gentleman's game and is the highest honor for any tennis player. He said that at the age of 7, I decided that I wanted to have this trophy, Wimbledon trophy in my hand. But he said a beautiful thing after that. Just by way of dreaming at the age of 7, I did not become a Wimbledon champion. 7 times he has won Wimbledon already. 7 times. Right, and 23 Grand Slam in total. He said that after me dreaming, what happened to myself is that after that, every cell in my body, from 7 years of age to maybe about 20 years of age, every cell in my body knew that I want to become a Wimbledon champion. Can you imagine this? Every cell in the body. Right, हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ा लर्निंग है. अगर MDRT बनना है तो हमारी हर सेल के अंदर वो घुसना चाहिए कि MDRT बनना है मुझे किसी भी हालत में. And that is what he said that. So my request to all of you is that dream about MDRT. Right, you start visualizing about MDRT. अगर आपकी शरीर खुल गया तो दिखना चाहिए MDRT, 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 MDRT. अगर आपकी हाथ कट गया तो खून नहीं आना चाहिए. Right, blood should not come. What should come is MDRT, MDRT, MDRT. That is what this man has told. Right, this man from Serbia has told Djokovic, and I'm sure that he will continuously play, and maybe 24 Grand Slam he may win, which is US Open currently. And I want to do a simple exercise to all of you now, so that it goes to your cell. Right, all of you are ready? Right? Can all of you close your eyes and listen to my instructions? Don't look at me. Just close your eyes. Maybe you can put the lights off on me also. Just close your eyes and just keep listening to what I'm saying and just do what I'm saying. Like what I said, all my colleagues as well as me have 1000% belief that you are going to qualify for Hong Kong. Just imagine that you did that calls and you close policies और आपने Hong Kong qualify कर लिया है. आप visualize करना start करो उसको. आपने qualify किया है. And हमारी कंपनी ने Hong Kong की ट्रिप की डेट अनाउंस किया है. आपने पासपोर्ट दे दिया है and your visa has come. And tomorrow you are to fly. I'm sure that you are packing your bag. आपने पासपोर्ट रख लिया होगा सेफली. आपने टिकट की प्रिंट आउट ले लिया. Because you are going to Hong Kong. अब आपके relatives, your friends, family, everybody will be telling that I am going to Hong Kong as a champion. Visualize that. You reach the airport next day. Start visualizing the airport from the city where you are going to fly. You are reaching the airport. And you are entering the airport as a champion. Just start visualizing that. Then you are flying. It takes about 4 hours. In the flight, you are flying at some 37,000 feet as a champion. And you are having that feeling of a champion when you are at that 37,000 feet. वो feeling से आप 4 hours के बाद आप land कर रहे हैं. You are taking your bag and you are coming out and you are seeing that beautiful board which says Hong Kong International Airport. एक बार आप पढ़ो HONGKONG International Airport. You can now see that Hong Kong International Airport. Just start visualizing that. And then you come out And then we check into one of the best properties in Hong Kong. हमारे पास टाइम नहीं है. We should be keeping on going to the beautiful places to explore Hong Kong. So we go to the beautiful creek, which is that river. वो river में हम अच्छे से party करेंगे, cruise party करेंगे. Think about that. As a champion, you are partying in the cruise. वो river in Hong Kong, you are partying. In the evening, we have a gala dinner, gala event like what we had yesterday. Think about you walking on that red carpet. आप red carpet से walk करके, you are coming to the stage and holding that trophy. Exactly like Djokovic holding that Wimbledon trophy, you are holding that trophy in Hong Kong. That's your trophy. And the next day we go to this beautiful Disneyland. That हम बचपन में शायद कार्टून्स में देखा है, वो मिकी माउस, डोनाल्ड डक, मिनी माउस, एक्सेट्रा. Right? And it all came from this Disneyland. अभी तक हमको लाइफ में मौका नहीं मिला है उसको डायरेक्टली उधर देखने के लिए, वो कार्टून कैरेक्टर्स को टीवी के अलावा हमने देखा नहीं है. And you are going, walking inside this Disneyland again as a champion. And on the third day, we go for many sightseeing. We go to that Buddha statue on that cable car. And when you are going, you just imagine that you are sitting in that cable car going towards Buddha statue. और जाते टाइम पे आप एक बार लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में देख लीजिए, आपको एक ब्यूटीफुल ओशन दिखेगा. Left hand side of you, when you are going up on the hill to watch that Buddha statue, you can see a beautiful river, an ocean. And then you are going up and enjoying. And then slowly, you come back to India as a champion. Now, can you open all your eyes, please? My request to all of you is that if you have done this, and I'm sure that all of you have done this Hong Kong, that feeling which you have got, right, just by way of closing your eyes and visualizing that you are in Hong Kong, believe me, what will happen when you are there actually as a champion. Right, believe me, what will happen when you are there in that airport as a champion, reading that Hong Kong International Airport. So my request to you from what Djokovic said is that you have to have Hong Kong MDRT in yourself from today onwards. Now I want to share with you one more interesting story about tennis. Today is all about tennis. Tennis में कुछ साल पहले, unbeatable player हुआ करते थे, उनके नाम है बोरिस बेकर. कितने लोग जानते हैं, एक बार हाथ उठा लीजिए. बोरिस बेकर. Right, Boris Becker was famous for two things. One is he was famous for his serves. Right, आपको जानते होगा कि वो सर्व ऐसे करते थे, वो इतना powerful serve करते थे कि defending that serve was very, very difficult. इतना powerful था, he was famous for that. The second reason why Boris Becker was famous was he flies exactly like what you can see on the picture. Right, जैसे वो picture में दिख रहा है वैसे fly करके he used to take that ball. So people were really, really terrified to play against Boris Becker. And then came a person called as Agassi. शायद आपने सुना होगा Agassi. When he came, he was like a flamboyant guy. He had a lot of hair. And he came to this match, right, into this playing tennis at a Grand Slam level. But he could never beat Boris Becker. Never beat Boris Becker. बहुत कोशिश कर लिया, but वो सर्व को beat करना ही मुश्किल था. क्योंकि इतना difficult था, इनको beat करना. And Andrew Agassi ने beautiful चीज उनकी इंटरव्यू में बोला कि when I knew that I'm not able to beat Boris Becker, what I did was I started watching his videos. How does he play? मैं लगातार बहुत सारे कैसेट डाला, उस समय कैसेट था. I started watching he playing, and I realized one thing, that when Boris Becker goes to serve, if his tongue goes to the left side, if his tongue, जीभ अगर लेफ्ट साइड की तरफ जा रहे तो बॉल लेफ्ट साइड में आने वाला है. I observed that and I knew that if the tongue is coming to this side, it is going to be surely coming to the left side. And if the tongue comes out straight, अगर tongue बाहर ऐसे सीधा आ गया, उसका मतलब है कि serve is going to come onto the center. He said that I learned it and I understood that I have to only observe one thing, that कहाँ ये जीभ जा रही है, tongue जा रहा है. But at the same time, for me, the most difficult thing, right? ताली बजाने का टाइम आ रहा है अभी. Most difficult thing for me was, right, hiding that from Boris Becker. बिकॉज अगर मैंने हर सर्व में अगर ये टैक्टिक यूज कर लिया तो एक मैच के बाद बोरिस बेकर को पता चलेगा कि मैं पकड़ लिया उनको। तो यू कांट रीड द माइंड लाइक दिस, राइट? कहां बॉल आने वाला है तो माइंड रीड कर लिया पहले। सो व्हाट एंड्रे अगासी डिड वाज ही सेड दैट द क्रूशियल पॉइंट्स, वो क्रूशियल पॉइंट्स में वो सर्व करने के लिए आते थे, वो जीप देखते थे, एंड देन ही यूज्ड टू बी रेडी टू गो टू दैट प्लेस, एंड अगर लेफ्ट आ गया वो रेडी है लेफ्ट में वो खेलने के लिए। एंड ही सेड दैट from that day onwards, Andre Agassi has beaten Boris Becker in all his matches. All his matches. And in the beautiful interview, he said that I went to Boris Becker after Boris Becker's retirement. उनकी retirement के बाद मैंने उनको जाके बोला कि this is what I did so that I could beat you. He said that, oh my God, I used to go after every match with you to my wife, and I used to tell that I don't know how come this guy is reading my mind so powerfully well. मेरे को नहीं पता था कि आप कैसे माइंड रीड कर रहे थे, आज पता चले कि आप कैसे रीड कर रहे थे। मैंने आपकी ये स्टोरी बोरिस बेकर और एंड्रे अगासी के बारे में नहीं बोला था, मैं आपको ये स्टोरी इसलिए बोला था, इफ यू वांट टू सक्सीड यू हैव टू नो योर कस्टमर वेरी वेरी वेल, राइट? यू हैव टू नो योर कस्टमर वेरी वेरी वेल, राइट? कस्टमर की जीभ इधर जा रहे तो आपको पता होना चाहिए कि ये ऑब्जेक्शन आने वाला है, राइट? कस्टमर के ये आ गया तो गारंटी को ऑब्जेक्शन आने वाला है, राइट? यू शुड रीड द कस्टमर वेरी वेरी वेल, बिकॉज इफ यू नो योर कस्टमर यू विल बी एबल टू स्टार्ट गेटिंग दैट कनेक्ट विद द कस्टमर। समझ गया आपको? तो ये ध्यान से ऑब्जर्व करना हर चीज क्लाइंट का, राइट? उनकी वो घर में अगर कृष्ण भगवान की फोटो है तो समझ लेना, नो योर कस्टमर। ऐसे सीधा मत जाना, सर सेंचुरी ले लो, सर सेंचुरी ले लो। आप देखो कृष्ण भगवान है, जन्माष्टमी आ रहे, पहले उससे शुरू करो, right? You will get something or other by observing. That is called as knowing your customer. I want to give you one more example about knowing your customer so that you will be able to get this, this point very clearly. And 120 customers, if you meet, most of them will like you. There is a beautiful story about a restaurant. In this restaurant, most of the people, waiters who are working in that restaurant have been working there for 20-30 years of time. एक restaurant में वो 20-30 साल से, राइट, सेम लोग उधर काम कर रहे हैं, वेटर्स काम कर रहे हैं। नाउ दे हैव लर्नड हाउ टू रीड कस्टमर्स फेस, कस्टमर की फेस रीडिंग, दिमाग रीड करना उन लोग ने सीख लिया। सो व्हाट हैपेंड, वन डे वन पर्सन केम टू द रेस्टोरेंट, ही वेंट इनटू द टेबल, ही आस्क्ड फॉर अ मेन्यू कार्ड लाइक ऑल ऑफ अस। वो मेन्यू कार्ड ले लिया और उसके बाद वो मेन्यू कार्ड पढ़ना शुरू कर लिया। ही स्टार्टेड रीडिंग द मेन्यू कार्ड। 5 minutes हो गया, 10 minutes हो गया, 15 minutes हो गया, 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, he was reading the menu card. After 20 minutes, he called the waiter and he said the waiter that, give me roti and dal fry. Right, chapati and dal fry. Give me roti and dal fry. 2 minutes later, the waiter comes with roti and dal fry. 2 minutes only. Ordered about 2 minutes before, the dal fry and this came. So this guy got really shocked. He said that I just ordered 2 minutes before. ये पुरानी स्टॉक दे रहे हैं क्या? वो बोले सर वो पुरानी स्टॉक नहीं है, हम इतने सालों से इधर काम कर रहे हैं, हम इधर इतने सालों से काम कर रहे हैं, हमको पता है कि अगर किसी ने मेनू कार्ड 5 मिनट से ज्यादा टाइम पढ़ लिया तो वो पक्का दाल फ्राई मंगवाने वाला है। Right? They know that he's going to order dal fry only because anybody who reads menu card for more than 5 minutes simply means that he's going to order this only. And आपके लिए तो वो तैयार हो रहे थे सर 5 मिनट के बाद ही दाल फ्राई आपका, and that's why we served you. The reason why I told you this story, 2 stories, one about Andre Agassi and about this restaurant waiters, is because if you know your customer very well, अगर आपने कस्टमर को बहुत अच्छे तरीके से पहचान लिया तो your likability to that customer will be very high and you will be able to close more number of policy. And if you do that, यही cruise में, यही river में, we will all celebrate in Hong Kong and we will all celebrate the Champions Night in Hong Kong. With that, wish you all the best and have a gala time tonight and then enjoy tomorrow's shopping at Chennai. Thank you so much.